Welcome back to 504 Road Trips. Today we're back on the Blue Ridge Parkway heading south in North Carolina. We begin at mile 295. The first overlook we encounter on the right at mile 295.3 is the Sims Creek Overlook. This overlook is just before a high bridge crossing Sims Creek. There's a trailhead for the Green Knob Trail at this overlook. The Green Knob Trail is a 2.3-mile looping trail that is considered moderate to strenuous. About halfway through the trail, you will discover a spectacular view of Grandfather Mountain with Price Lake glistening in the sun below. At mile 295.9 is the Sims Pond Overlook. This pond is stocked by North Carolina hatcheries, so it's a great spot to stop and enjoy a bit of trout fishing. The Green Knob Trail begins at this overlook. Note our elevation here is 3,447 feet, or about 1,051 meters above sea level. Over the course of this video, we'll climb nearly 1,000 feet. At mile 296.7 is the Price Lake Overlook, named for Julian Price. We're now in the Julian Price Memorial Park. Founder of one of the nation's largest insurance companies, Julian Price purchased this land to provide a recreation area for his employees of the Jefferson Standard Life Insurance Company. When he died in 1946, his heirs left the land to the Blue Ridge Parkway as a memorial to a man who enjoyed sharing the natural beauty of the area with others. The largest campground on the parkway is located here, along with one of the more popular picnic areas. The stream that winds through the picnic area affords excellent rock hopping. Interpretive programs, fishing, canoe and kayak rentals at Price Lake, and an extensive trail system provide hours of fun. On the right is the Cold Prong Pond overlook at mile 299. This overlook doesn't offer much of a long-range vista, but there's a trailhead that makes for a short, easy hike to Cold Prong Pond. If you continue on the trail, it leads to the Tanawa Trail. The Tanawa Trail is a foot trail that connects Beacon Heights and Price Lake. On the left at mile 299.7 is a view of Callaway Peak. Callaway Peak is the highest elevation in the Blue Ridge Mountains at 5,964 feet of elevation. This overlook is almost 1/2 mile below at 3,798 feet. There's a trailhead at this overlook that takes you down to Boone Fork Creek. The Boone Fork parking area at mile 299.9 is a primary access point to the Tanawa Trail at the foot of Grandfather Mountain. The Tanawa Trail intersects the Daniel Boone Scout Trail and the Grandfather Trail where hiking permits are required. Immediately past this parking area is a bridge that crosses Boone Fork Creek. This creek carries some of the clearest and purest waters as it originates from the top of Grandfather Mountain. At mile 300.6 is the Green Mountain Overlook, which offers scenic views of Green Mountain below. This is one of the few overlooks that are better in the fall and winter months due to the growth from where the overlook was originally cut during Blue Ridge Parkway construction. In fall and winter, the leaves are gone and the views are incredible. On the left at mile 301.8 is the Pilot Ridge Overlook, providing excellent long-range views. At mile 302.1 is the Wilson Creek Valley overlook, offering excellent long-range views of the valley formed from Wilson Creek. Wilson Creek is one of the streams originating on Grandfather Mountain. On the right at mile 302.8 is the Rough Ridge Overlook. If you want to stretch your legs, it's just a short hike south to one of the better views of the Linn Cove Viaduct. The hike is a little steep to begin with, but then it opens up to a long wooden platform. The platform contains several bulletins of information of the steps the National Park Service has taken to protect the lichens on this southern bald. On the opposite side of the road from the parking area, you'll have a grand view of the Piedmont of North Carolina. As you look out, you'll be seeing the towns of Hickory and Lenoir. On really clear days, you can see the Charlotte skyline. At mile 303.6 is the Wilson Creek Overlook. Wilson Creek is only one of 4 of the North Carolina rivers that has been designated as a wild and scenic river. It originates at Grandfather Mountain and flows 23 miles down through the Pisgah National Forest and eventually terminates into Johns River in Caldwell County. The Wilson Creek Wilderness Area is a large recreation area for hikers, campers, kayakers, mountain bikers, and fishermen. At mile 303.9 is the
Yonalasi. Oh my!
Okay, there's an overlook. Then we cross the Linn Cove Viaduct. The award-winning quarter-mile Linn Cove Viaduct hugs the face of Grandfather Mountain and is recognized internationally as an engineering marvel. The rugged slopes of Grandfather Mountain proved a challenging task to engineers as they completed the last section of the parkway here in 1987. 52 years after construction began. It's a masterpiece of engineering that preserves the beauty and protects the fragile and ecologically sensitive slopes of Grandfather Mountain by curving naturally with the mountain's contours. We're now at the highest point in today's video at 4,412 feet, or 1,345 meters above sea level. At mile 304.8 on the left is the Stack Rock parking area. Stack Rock is an interesting natural rock formation of a pillar of rocks looking much like a chimney. On the left at mile 305.2 is the Beacon Heights Overlook. To experience the overlook and stunning long-range views, visitors must hike the short but steep Beacon Heights Trail up 1,400 feet to its peak. At the peak, two open expanses of bare quartzite rock are separated by a small patch of woods. One faces east and the other west, which makes Beacon Heights a popular place to view sunrises and sunsets. At any time of day, however, Beacon Heights is famed for its spectacular long-range views of Table Rock, Hawksbill, Grandfather Mountain, and his wife, Grandmother Mountain. How can I leave it just like that?
I never watched the whole thing.
I know. At mile 306.6 is the Grandfather Mountain Overlook. Grandfather Mountain offers spectacular views from the highest peak of the Blue Ridge. Grandfather Mountain is made of quartzite, which is known as one of the most durable rocks. On the right at mile 308.3 is the Flat Rock parking area. The overlook offers a spectacular view of Grandfather Mountain in Linville Valley. The Flat Rock is an outcrop of quartzite on the west slope of Grandmother Mountain. The Flat Rock Trail is a leisurely 0.6 mile self-guiding trail that loops through the forest. We conclude today's video at mile 310 at the Lost Cove Cliffs overlook, which we'll talk about in the next video. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to help support our channel, please check out our merchandise at 504roadtrips.spreadshirt.com. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up, post a comment, subscribe, share and follow us on social media, and join us for our next 504 road trip.